This is Sheets, and this is going to be the first and probably, I hope to do more of these, but this is probably a train wreck kind of waiting to happen. I just decided to do this kind of on the fly. I'm going to try to be a little more professional about this, maybe with guests. And then when I get back to my office in the next week or so, I'm going to have two monitors and try to do this. We're going to take a look at the League of Legends slate as kind of drawing to a close here, and take a look at the lobbies and see if we can't, analyze what's going on. I don't know if I'll be able to do like a live cast of the final game, but I mean, I'll just put what I have up here now until they yell at me, I suppose. So I'm going back and forth between different screens here. So we have the DraftKings lobby. I have it set right now on the Triumphant Warrior, but I will go back and forth between this and let's get a different tab up so I can go back and forth. And we'll go back to the to the Shock Blast as well. Let's get the Shock Blast up just so we have a lobby. We will get rid of this. We will get rid of, keep this, and we'll get rid of that. And we'll just kind of see what we can do. Now, again, it's a laptop, so I can't really share in the way that I really want, but we'll just kind of see what's going on here. So, first of all, looking at the Triumphant Warrior, we have someone here with 640, and that's like the target number to get to. Okay. You have Neo Ball here, who's got Breathe, they've already have one game in the bag, so he's very, very likely to pass his 640. Okay. Whether WBG wins, whether Weibo wins this second game or not. If they win, then he obviously gets the sweep and he goes to the first. Otherwise, it's, you're going to get a third game. That's going to be plenty. So we have Tommy Bomb here at 616. He's just got Weibo Gaming in the team spot. So if they win here, maybe at least he'll get the bonus. So he's definitely in position to go to first if Weibo Gaming wins. So now we're going to take a look at these other guys. So you have Herd 888. This is a tough lineup to beat if you want to know the truth. This is like a huge favorite because he had the big 4-man stack of Rare Adam. And I'll come back to the chat in a second. I just can't see it from here. I don't even know if anybody's watching at all. Worst case, I'm recording this. So he has this big Rare Adam 4-man right at the top, which puts him in an incredible position here to take this down. If Weibo wins and gets the bonus here, I mean, he's obviously going to go into first pretty handily because there's going to be 20, 40, 55 right off the bat, and he's certainly going to get enough. So if Weibo Gaming wins, he's the guy really to beat here. And I don't know if Weibo Gaming wins, if anybody's going to be able to catch him. But we'll take a look. AFAM, I mean, he's got the same basically construction, and he's behind by 43 points, except for the fact that he does have Chauho instead of the team spot, but that's not going to be enough if Weibo wins the game. If Weibo wins the game, AFAM is dead. Herd is still the big favorite. Then we have Josh Blonde, who's tied with AFAM, so it's the same. Then we get down to us lowlifes down here who are behind by a bunch of points. So how does, say, MB Habes, how are we going to beat Hurt, for example? I mean, it's going to be very, very difficult, right? Because we've got to make up 104 points for openers, and we only have one kind of unique player, right? So he has Light, Crisp, and Weibo Gaming. I have Light in the captain, which helps, but not enough. We have Weibo as well. So we have Chauhu and Breathe, and he has Crisp. So we do have some diversification here, but I just don't see a world where it's going to be enough. Okay, how are we going to make up 94 points with like one guy? The only way that could happen is if we get into this shootout where LGD gets this win somehow, and we'll come. Let's take a look at here and see how we're doing. This is SofaScore, and actually, no, Weibo Gaming is off to a good start at 4-2. So I'll take a quick look. Maybe we won't come down to me too quick. So it doesn't look like MB Habes and Third and Schlung, all of us guys that are just so far behind, very difficult to get there unless we continue to suspend the game. You know what I mean? Like if LGD gets this win and it's like 20-18, then we get that third game, and then Light and all these guys can pop off again, and maybe then we can come and get these guys. But aside from that, it just doesn't look like there's enough room for us to get there. Let me check the chat and see if anybody's actually in here. Let's see chat. Oh, we got 6 people in here. Oh, sick. Project Mayhem, look at you. Okay, so someone's in here. Yeah, it's not even so much that Light needs a monster game as captain. Like for this tournament, I mean, this guy's got Light anyway. So we've got to bet, I mean, a really monster game, because we got to make up, what is this now? 80, like 100 points. So I think the Triumphant Warrior is probably dead. For me, I think that Hurt is a huge, huge favorite, to say the least, to get this done. So we're going to congratulate him. And then the only question is, maybe, just maybe, we could sneak into ahead of this guy and maybe catch a second place. And that would be fine, if you want to know the truth. So we need a big game of Light as usual, and to get all the bonuses and all this stuff. And it would be nice, by the way, if Chowhu could do something. I mean, this is a terrible, terrible start for him. So we'll just see about that. All right, let's take a look. And I am not in the slightest bit of contention here. We're doing this for more entertainment value. But let's take a look at the Shock Blast, because this is a huge, high-scoring affair in this slate. So here are the scores that are in play. So no one's beating this. There's just no way. So Manka had both On and Awesome, with On in the captain, and he had that Duran one-off, which always seems to get there. It's so funny. Like whenever I see Hanwha play, I always worry that you're going to get that Duran one-off, and here's a perfect example. So he's I mean, I don't know anybody that gets 737 points. I mean, I certainly am not going to. I'm looking at all my guys. I mean, I'm not even close. But let's take a look and let's see like who the first guy is that can actually get there. So 737. All right. So can he get there? Can he get to 737? No, definitely not. Because even with the bonus, he's not going to get enough. Okay. So then we'll go back and we'll go scroll down a little bit, and we'll get back to the game in a second. Oh, goodness. So all these guys don't have any PMR left at all. What we can do, he's got a 1. We could sort by PMR and see who's got a shot here. So let's start with these, I guess let's look at my best one with 3 left. Okay, let's just take a look at this. So is it possible if this gets to 730? Just no way, right? Like that means that I would need to get 200 out of these 3 guys. And let's say even best case, 40, 40, 40, 120, then 140, 160, 180. It's just not going to work. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to get there. But I wonder if other people are. Let's take a look at my 4-mans just for the hell of it. This is 472. It's just, oh, they gave him a little bit of a bump. 476. So again, we're going to need to get like 240 points, something like that, out of these 4. So I really doubt it. Let's look at one of these that doesn't have the team spot. That's the only one would have a chance here. So this one with 456, if I can get all these guys kind of moving, can I get to 270 more points? No, I really don't think so. So it looks as though the Shock Blast is kind of, I don't know. It looks like it's kind of over, right? Let's see. Let's see if we can listen. I'm not going to be able to win. Let's at least find someone else who can. Let's Okay, so let's see the first. So this guy's got 2 left. All right, this one's could be interesting, actually. This one, I think, can win because this has those same 4 rare Atom dudes, and it's got the sneaky DK one-off with the 60 points. So if we can get Light and Chris to go off, he might be able to get there, but I doubt it. Let's just see. And then I can't even get to anybody else except for me that has this many points. So take a look back at the scores here, and it looks like it's 7-3 Weibo. We'll take a quick look at here. Actually, it's 8-3 Weibo with 17 at 17-minute mark. So we're really, as far as a sweat goes, I mean, here's their triumphant warrior. Okay, we're sliding up in there, sort of. Um, again, we need to really get moving though. Okay. Now we get already counting. Let's say they win. So this is the way I like to do this. So 30, 50, 70, 85. So these are going to be the bonuses that I'm getting to if they win. So 85 and 468 is 553. So I'm still going to need a bunch of points even to get in the money, you know? So we're going to keep sweating this. But let's see. How up to date are they, by the way? So Light has 10-8 here. Let's see. This is how I like to sweat this. And then here, I think he's 301 in this game. So he's actually 1209, where they have them. Oh, they just updated it. Okay. So they are pretty up to date with the scores here, which is a kind of annoying, you know, because I'd like to not think that they're up to date. This way I have some hope. Okay. All right, let's take another look. I'll take a quick look at this. They're probably going to yell at me, but you know what? Let them yell at me once, and then maybe I'll apologize later. But let's go back again to the suppose to this. How does this guy do it? This is really an amazing lineup. The one off with Doran and then the three IGs. This is pretty crazy. And then the 3 rare Atoms. I mean, he deserves it. I mean, honestly, you're going to come up with this one. And this guy at 724 with the 2-man IG with both On and Vampire, and then 2 DKs, including the team in the top, and then 3 rare Atoms. I mean, this is when you have, you know, 10 million people in this tournament, you know, 1,960 entries and a 4-game slate. This is probably what you're going to see if you're going to get these single takedowns. And there's literally no chance that I was ever going to come up with this, you know. So this is the closest person I know. Well, actually, is a strong like DFS player. I don't think he knows too much about about League of Legends, but listen, he's able to make a lineup. This is a good. This is one of the best 4-3s that I can see, right? Because this one is pure. You know, it's got On in the captain, then Awesome as well, and it's a 3-4. That's the best way to describe this. So this was kind of, I think, my favorite lineup of the kind of the normal ones. And then this is my friend or whatever, Adam Perry. He's a good player, good DFS player, and this is a very similar type of idea. You know, he did a 4-3. You're just not getting to these types of lineups playing. I don't want to say normally, because listen, you know, if you want to go for solo takedowns, these are the things you wanna play. But I prefer lineups like this, like lineups that have a chance to make solo. See, this was a unique lineup, right? And whenever you can get like a unique 4-3, you're already a step ahead of the game, right? All right, so let's see. Someone saying kills is happening. Oh, there it is. Yes, they are. So I think what we need though, 14. So I think what we need, honestly, if we are going to if we're going to really get there, I think we're going to need LGD to somehow get a win, you know, and like this whole game turn into a complete fiesta and it'd be like 20-18 and then go to like the third game. Because I think if they just clean this thing up and like win even with like 20 kills, I don't think that's going to be enough, at least for me. I mean, it depends what you guys are playing, right? If you guys are in the, you know, in the single entries, the double ups, you know, it's gonna be obviously it's gonna be plenty. But if you want to win these things, even the triumphant warrior, these are some tough scores. Um, so let me see. So what are we at with light now? So light now is he's only oh, they didn't even update this one yet. So hold on, let's refresh this page. Maybe they'll do me a favor here. Refresh this a little bit. I don't think they're gonna get mad at me, right? We'll find out if they get mad at me. Let's just see. So these guys, they have it up to 14-9, and they have light at, what is he? So he's now at 4-1-3, and Xiaohu is getting moving at least. You know, it's freaking crazy. I mean, the Xiaohu did nothing in the first game. So if he's 5-2-0 now, that's actually, I mean, much appreciated considering he was, and they only have him at 3-2-0 here, at 3-2-6 here. So we're going to get some points out of Xiaohu. And boy, I would love to somehow just snowball this and get into the money here, but I don't know. We're going to see. Let's take a look here at the scores again. So they still got the 14-9. Actually, look at this. They're rolling it up. Like you said, 18-10 now. Okay, we got action. We totally have action. Tim F., you are correct. Kills is happening. Let's go. Okay. This is not my new office, by the way, Project Mayhem. This when I'm away for I'm in the Hamptons for most of July, so this is the office I take for July. I'll be back probably middle of next week. Okay, so the only 24-minute mark. This game could pop off, couldn't it? Huh? And then like the fun part, by the way, of all of DF. Ooh, they gave us they gave us something. The fun part of DFS and League of Legends is when the game ends and you just wait for all the scores to update. That really is what what League of Legends sweat is all about. It's not like the NBA and baseball where you know exactly what your scores are. League of Legends, you just have to wait. And some of the guys that I'm kind of following now, I mean, I would have pinged them to have them come on here, and I will do that in the future, like Gelati and Free Rolls, DFS, and Chan, like all the guys that I kind of admire in the space that know just infinitely more about this than I do. I will try to have them come on here, but I want to just test this out a little bit on my own before I even embarrass myself to ask them to come on in here. And let's make sure that I don't get my channel taken down for copyright infringement in like the next 2 days. So yeah, it looks like 18-10, and looks like we're gonna get see, we can't have them finish this off yet. That's the problem. We have to really this game has to LGD's got to really fight back here. They really do. So I'm gonna teach you a gambling term that I don't promise you that very few people know that are in this space. As we watch this, hold on, this game can be over in a second. Let's just watch this. Is this game gonna be over? Is this what's gonna happen? No, don't fight back. Fight back. There you go, LGD, fight. So the term that I'm referring to here is something called a weaver. Okay. And if anybody can tell me like what a weaver is, that would be like an incredible bonus. Okay. So a weaver is a backgammon term. Okay. And where this comes from, there goes breathe. I don't know. Here it comes. Oh, that's it. They're gonna kill him now. Uh-oh. No, we can't. We need more than 20 kills. We need LG to fight. Doesn't look like they're gonna be able to do it though. Looks like they're just gonna get swept out of here. Crap. There's a light. There's another one. 20. Why don't you go back? Go back and go for more. Go back for another Baron. Go back for something else. I need 25. I don't think this is gonna be enough, but we're gonna see. Fight. No. Doesn't look like they're gonna be able. Ooh, go out. Go. Get out. Yes, let's go. Oh, no. They're coming back again. Don't do it. Oh, no. There's Chowhu with another one. But at the very least, Ace, get rid of all these guys before you close this game out. Okay. There's Light with another one that's 21. Let's get rid of him. Let's get rid of all these guys, and then we can close out the game, and then we can look at the scoreboard. No, all right. I have a feeling those last three kills are going to come back to get me. Okay, but listen. They did get. Let's see. We'll get rid of this. Oh, I'm going to go back to Sofa score in a second. And then we're going to take a look. So what a weaver is, all right, as you wait for these scores to come in, is a backgammon term. And boy, it's going to be going to be very complicated to explain to non-backgammon players, but I'm going to try. So in backgammon, when you're playing for money, if you feel as though you have an advantage, you can challenge the opponent to double the stakes, and it's called turning the cube. Like if you give somebody the cube, that means I feel I have such an advantage that I'm daring you to play for double the amount. And the player has a choice. He could either say, okay, I'll play for double the amount, or he can concede the 1 point or like the 1 unit. So let's say you play for $1 and and you feel you have an advantage and you give them the cube. They have a choice. All right, you know what? I'll either just give you $1 or I'll play for double. Okay. And the reason why you'd be afraid to play for double is because you can get gammoned and you can lose a lot more. So what a weaver is this. So if you have a lead in a backgammon game, and we're going to get back to how important this is in a minute to League of Legends. When you have a lead in a backgammon game, you certainly can rate to win $1. And at any point, let's just say that you have such a huge lead that you could turn the cube, you could challenge the person to play for double, but you know that they're going to pass, and you're guaranteed to just win the $1. So if we're really, really greedy, what you would do is wait until the opponent kind of gets back in the game a little bit, where he feels he has some hope, and then you turn the cube, and then you may have the opportunity to have him take the cube and play for extra stakes, and that's the way you win like 10, 12, 16 points. Okay, so what weavers are when it applies to League of Legends is if you have like a team like Weibo and you need to get like 30 kills or something like that, or 25 kills to win, and you're up like 10-0, you would prefer them to actually let the opponent back in the game a little bit. This way, you have a chance to really just kind of rack up those kills. If you ended up just have your team scale and win all the objectives and close it out like some of these LCK teams do and win like 13-2, that doesn't do anything for you. So if you let the other team back in the game, then you can end up just really, really pressing the issue. We'll get into more of that another time. So let's take a look at the scores now. All right, hold on. Let's see. Let's first look at it here, and then we're going to see if that's in the DraftKings lobby first. Let's see. We're still on advertising there, so I can't quite get it says finished. Oh, here it is. So second game here. Did anybody get the bonus? Light did get the kill bonus, so that's 10-1-5, and Crisp got the bonuses 0-2-16. So the problem with this one is I think that someone behind me might have gotten the Crisp bonus. So let's just see. All right. So did Light get his bonuses? So he did get 19-1-13. Is this up to date? We have to see. So what's cool about this? Oh, did I get there against him? Yes. So check this out. This is pretty cool. All right. So what's the deal? So her, we know one, right? We do that. But let's just see what else is going on here. So let's first make sure that all these scores are accurate. 19-1-13, is that good for Light? Is that a good score? Let's see. 10-1-5, and here was so 9-1-14, and it says here 9-1-13. So we might be entitled to another assist. We're gonna have to see. Breathe. We have him at 5-2-14, and according to Sofa Score, Breathe is is 119 here and 415. So 5, 2, 14. And what did we say? So Breed is clean. Chow Hu, we have 7, 3, 11 here. And what is he on the board? Let's see. Chow Hu is 6, 2, 5. So 7, 3, 11. But we have him here at this. So that's clean. The one, there's might be an assist pending here for Light. Maybe. Okay. Well, Wable got his 2 wins. So is this it? Is this the end of the story? If this is the end of the story, let's see if we get ahead of Tommy Bomb, for example. So Tommy Bomb has the team. So we have the team. So we're going to be getting extra 30, 50, 70. Oh, easily, right? Right. So we're going to get an extra 70 on Tommy Bomb. So he's smoked. So if we're going to get an extra 30, 50, 70, 90, first of all, we're definitely going to be ahead of him. Let's see, third in Schlong. See, here's the problem is that he's got Crisp where we have the team, but he only gets an extra 5 points. So he's not going to pass us. Okay, so I don't think so, right? Look at that, second place. Let's go. There you go. And that is the way we sweat. And that's awesome, right? So let's I want to print screen this because it's in my it's in the whatchamacallit. I put this on the stakes or whatever. Let's put this up here. And yeah, so let's take a look now before we forget. We did very, very nicely. Got second in the Triumphant Warrior. We definitely didn't do anything to Shock Blast. Actually, we almost got our money back. And this guy obviously ended up winning. So I'd like to do more of this. And again, because of League of Legends, it becomes very, very difficult as far as time goes. But when you get a perfect situation like this, when there's like 1 or 2 games left and you can just do that, you can I'm going to make this happen. So I'm going to continue to look for opportunities to do stuff like this. And, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, I guess. And that will do it. See you later.